And welcome back, boys and girls, for another special edition of the Michael Decon program. Glad to see you out there. I see you out there in that little box right in front of me yet again. I'm seeing text go by down the screen here. Very nice. I'm glad you guys are alive. And tonight, I am joined by my co-host yet again, Mr. Mike Hideous. And of course, he's right here live and direct right now for your listening pleasure. Welcome back, Mike. How are you?
Greetings, Mr. Deacon. Well, I guess I'm fine.
You're good.
Yeah.
As good
How
as
are
you
you?
can be. I'm all right. I'm not too bad. I'm just here alive and well. And Mike, tonight is a very, very special show.
No.
It's my favorite time.
Indeed. I was getting nervous because we were all kind of wondering where you were. What was going on?
I was MIA. I was trying to figure out what was
Yes.
going on here behind the scenes, but I managed to figure it out. Now everything is all right, and we're back together like a big, happy, dysfunctional family. And Mike, I'm ready to raise a little hell tonight.
Indeed, you are.
Yeah. Why not, right?
Why not?
It's the end of the
But,
year, probably the last
no
show.
different.
Yeah,
No
right.
different than any other show. I mean, we're just a little bit more rambunctious tonight.
Tonight we will be. Tonight will be a very different kind of show. We're going to be doing Celebrity Death Pool, our most popular and classless segment we do here. For better or for worse, Mike? For better or for worse?
Is that a question?
No. I'm just
Okay.
throwing that out there. I'm just saying. It's going to be a bit of a train wreck here tonight.
I'm surprised you didn't. Not that I'm pressuring you or anything. I'm just saying I'm surprised you didn't use the warning.
The disclaimer.
The disclaimer at the beginning of the show.
I know. I should have. Well, Mike, I was running late. You know what happened.
I know. I know. Whatever. I mean, if you're gonna use it, that's cool. If not, whatever. I just thought it.
Oh no,
would
I'm
be
gonna
fun.
use it. Trust me, it adds to the show.
I think
It's a
so.
good
I
one.
think it would add.
Oh no, it adds.
It'll also eliminate anybody who doesn't have the stomach to listen to us.
And that's a lot of people.
Precisely.
I mean,
that's why I did it.
Yeah, I mean, you've lost fans of yours from your musical career because of this very program.
Yeah, partially, yes. Mostly because of my political views now. But
It happens. It happens, Mike. I mean, it even happened to me. I've lost lots of listeners because of this program.
Yep.
Because
and
of
it's
the things
gotten
I
worse,
say.
I'm sure, over the years because of what we're now going through politically.
Yeah, but I come to expect that sort of thing.
So have I.
Yeah, I don't mind. It happens. It happens. You're going to lose people. You're going to lose family. You're going to lose friends. That's just the way the world works. People are going to hate you for everything, Mike.
Incidentally, for tonight's show, I do have the lists from the last 2 years that we've been, or at least most of them.
Oh, wow.
That I've kept up with what you've written down for the most part, and what I've written down. So, just saying. Oh, damn!
Well, I'm glad you've done your homework.
Really, it wasn't any homework. I just kind of, every time we do this show, this segment for the show, I write down what you list, and I already have mine written down. So
mine's
I just
somewhere.
kind of collaborate them.
Yeah, I have mine somewhere on this computer. I do have it, Mike.
Okay.
It's hiding. It's here though, somewhere.
Icky dicky.
Yeah, we're good. We're covered. We got it. We got it.
I'm
but
sure you do.
Tonight's list though it's a good one. We went pretty hard this year.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
I gotta admit, I had a little trouble picking some people out this week. I couldn't quite figure out who I thought might be the best to choose. So I did my best, and that's all I really can do. I think you've got a better grasp on this this segment than I do. I don't know. I tend to pick people who I think are old and are gonna die.
Well, you're cheating. You're going for the easy,
Yeah, I know. That's
low
why I'm
hanging
not
fruit.
good at this.
That's all right though. I'm with it though. I'm excited. I love this time of
Good.
the year, especially since it's almost it. Well, actually, Mike, I got to be honest. This is probably the last show of the year,
Okay.
most likely, unless
And
I.
remember,
Uh-huh.
we did two celebrity death matches last year.
That's right, we
Or
did.
actually, no. What am I saying? We did one at the end of the year, and I think we did another one at the very beginning.
Yeah, we had to do part two of it because it was so
Yeah,
popular.
it was very popular, and we did a second segment.
Hopefully that happens again. Hopefully somebody wants to call in and we can do that here tonight, and the listeners can also join in on the fun. And if you want to, I mean, come on in, go ahead and call in. That number's 424 666 2425. Don't be afraid. 424 666 2425. Go ahead and call in whenever you'd like and help us get started here. And Mike, I think we should start pretty soon here.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
Good.
I always am. These are, this is the best show to listen to.
Yes, it is, in my opinion.
The best one. If you are a newer listener, this is always a good one to start off with. Or if you want to share the show with anyone, show them this one, and they might
And
like the show.
And if you'd like to get shocked easily and insulted or cringe, just
Right.
listen to our show.
That'll help. Yes. Unfortunately, yes, those are all true.
If you want to lose friends,
lose friends, lose family. Why not? Why the hell not? But yes, first time listeners out there, we love that you're here. We love that you've discovered this program, and holy hell, we might need to do a part two of this segment here. Who the hell knows? But once again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here this evening. And my God, Mike, I can't believe the year's almost over. Holy shit.
I know, right? I got to make one more comment though. The design that you did for for tonight's show.
Oh yes.
I noticed you used your head, my head.
Yeah, right there in the front.
There's a couple other people I picked out. I think you got Bruce Willis in there.
How'd you know?
Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Is that Bruce?
That's Bruce Willis. Yeah.
It is.
He's on there.
So. And I also saw Corey Feldman.
Corey Feldman, right? He's right there.
Howard Stern.
You see Howard.
I see Howard. I see Bob Dylan. I see Oprah Winfrey. I'm not sure who else is in there.
There's a few people in there.
Yeah, there's a couple of people on the left.
They're hidden.
There's somebody you put on the head of John Lennon.
That's
and
true.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
We will keep that as a surprise.
Okay.
Until later.
All right.
Oh, Mike, I am so happy to be here. I am blown away completely. It's Celebrity Death Pool 2023, folks. I can't believe we've made it this far. And Mike, you know what that means.
Do I?
Yeah, we got to hit the music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this music right here. Oh yeah, this music right here, Mike. This is the one. Celebrity Death Pool 2023, boys and girls. It's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Death Pool 2023.
I am excited. Oh, I can feel it in my bones. Holy hell. Ooh. I got goosebumps, Mike. I really do. Okay, enough of that. That was really annoying the hell out of me, gotta be honest. I was gross.
I see Tyler Fleming is out there, Dr. Strangelove.
Yeah.
All the regulars are out there listening to tonight, so
all the usual suspects are here.
Indeed.
Well, I'm glad they're here.
And they should be.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They should be. They should all be here hanging out with us. And of course, I invite all of you out there to go ahead and call in whenever you'd like. Once again, that number is 424 666 2425. Don't be afraid. And yes, let's get down to business, Mike, and Start with number 10.
All right. Let me
What do you
get
got?
my
What do you
list
got? What do you
here.
got? What do you got? What do you got?
Hang on. Gotta get my list. It's on my phone. Hang on. Here we go. Da 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 da. Hey.
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey now. Here we go. All right. So, number 10 you want?
Sorry. I had to go to the bathroom.
Number 10, right?
Number 10, go ahead.
Number 10. Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Again. She's got to die sometime.
You really want her to die?
Yeah.
Wow. What's the beef?
I just think that she's had a hard life, and I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just making things up here, but I just thought that at some point she would she'd flip out and go into a rage and a mass murdering spree in a mall with a machine gun.
Really? Wow.
I hope not.
That's I was hoping that you'd give an explanation, but you kind of went way over my head there. Holy hell.
Did I?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was not really expecting that at all. Wow. Well, right out the gate, Mike is on a hot one here tonight, and we love that.
It's showbiz, man. They got to add a little spice.
Love that
to the show.
God damn. That's a good pick, though. That's a good starter. That's a very good starter.
Good. Yeah. I hope the rest of them are good too.
I'm impressed. And of course, my number 10 is Mr. Jimmy Kimmel, by the way.
Oh, really?
Jimmy Kimmel.
He might die of malnutrition.
He might die of something. We all know all about Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, I'm punching up right now. Sure, he's made millions of dollars. He's widely successful. But so was Jeffrey Epstein. And Mike, I remember him and Adam Carolla doing the Man Show, and yeah, it was pretty awful, though. It wasn't that great.
I used to watch that show when I did have cable back in the what was it, the early or mid 2000s. I thought it was fun, but kind of, and I'm not going to get off the subject here, but
yeah, but think about what you just said right there. Back in those days, you didn't really have much of a choice to what you could really watch. So it's not like you were going out of your way to watch it, is what I'm trying to put an emphasis on.
Hey, somebody just wrote, Steven just wrote that Mike, quote, Mike, she is gone, or she's gone. I'm assuming, did I screw up? Is Elizabeth Taylor dead?
Is she gone already?
I thought.
Did you kill her? I thought that woman was alive still. Mike, you're giving out names of people that are already gone. You're cheating already.
I thought she was still alive. Is she dead? Am I wrong?
Mike, oh my God. Mike, you've broken the rules here already.
I've already broken the rules.
You've lost. No, you didn't lose, Mike. You can easily replace your number 10 pick with a substitute. It's all good here. Don't worry.
But I gotta find out. Is she dead? Hang on a second. Let's see. Is she dead already? Elizabeth Taylor. I'm sorry. I gotta know this.
Hey, you gotta know this in real time. Is she alive or is she dead, folks? Let us know here in the chat room. Scott's saying she's dead. She's been dead since 2007. Well, Mike, you got your wish. You wanted her to die, and turns out I
had her on my list last year too.
Turns out she's dead.
All right, okay, people. I'm an idiot. All right, I've already started off the show with a stupid answer.
No, you can use the word retarded. It's fine.
Okay.
It might just offend a few retards out there, but that's okay. We don't mind that. Oh, we can't say that, right? That's inappropriate.
That's inappropriate.
Sorry.
All right.
I apologize.
Well, all right. I am sorry, folks. That was my fault. I'm completely out of the loop living in Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania. I have no idea what's
Mike
going on
lives in 1995. Better times, better years.
All right. All right, so I'll tell you what. Let's move on, and then I'll come back to that already. Ever screwed up. So let's go to number
Yeah, well,
9.
we'll move on. We'll move along here. You didn't hear that, folks. You covered your proverbial ears. You didn't really, no harm, no foul. But yes, Adam Carolla, Mike, and Jimmy Kimmel, The Man Show. I wasn't really feeling it too much, to be honest. Um,
No,
nah, not really, not really. It wasn't that great of a show to begin with. But
no.
it was like whatever. For the time being, it was you look back and you're like, well, that was it's kind of corny, kind of.
I don't know. I don't know how much you know about Kimmel, but his partner Adam
Adam
Carolla,
Carolla,
right?
right?
I'm saying it. Is it? Am I? I mean, this is just me guessing, but are they at odds now? Do they like not talk to each other? Because as far as I know, Adam does like shows about family, and he's very religious and on the right side of
He's very
politics.
right,
Whereas,
yeah. He's very
yeah,
right wing,
whereas Kimmel is,
very left
the
wing.
woke guy who like cries on TV when he talks about
Yes, he cries.
people who are in great danger and the immigrants. So
Mike, hold
I'm
on. Let me
assuming.
cut you off there. You have risen a great point here. You said he cries a lot, and I gotta just quickly ask you here, Mike. When you see another man or hear another man crying, does that sort of knock him down a few pegs, in your opinion?
Well, I
I
guess it sort of
a
depends on
little
what you're
bit.
crying about.
Sure, but I mean, I don't know. There's something about it. If I hear another grown man crying, something
Listen,
about it,
man.
it sort of drops you down a few levels. I don't know why. Then I just start
Listen,
feeling,
bro.
I just start feeling sad about you, and I just want to be very gentle and caring about that person in a way. It's a psychological
Listen.
thing.
All I'm saying is that when Kimmel did his little act on TV where he cried, and it's crap. He's an actor like all the rest of them. They're all full
Well,
of
of
shit.
course. Yeah, of
Those tears were
course.
fake. They
Yeah.
weren't real.
Well, I think
Probably had
yeah.
somebody stick him with a pin from behind.
Well, I think we are joined by another caller here. Caller, go ahead. You're live.
Hey, Michael and Michael and Mike.
What's
How are
up?
y'all?
Hi.
We're good. How are you?
Good. This is Cindy Lou.
Cindy Lou, thanks for calling in. We really appreciate that. I think you're a first-time caller.
First time caller, yes, not first time viewer.
Love that. Very nice. And we had a missed call right now. Once, you were calling in, somebody else was calling in from the 651 area code there. Call in a little bit here. We're going to hang out with a Cindy here. And Cindy, this is Celebrity Death Pool 2023 edition. And, we're talking about Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla. And, we're going to go down the list here. And I hope you have something to add here. Maybe you have a name or two that you think will help contribute here. I hope.
Oh, I would really, really love it to be. Am I allowed to say the names?
You're allowed to say any name. Go ahead.
Hunter Hayden.
Oh, yeah, Hunter Biden. You could add him to the list.
Crack overdose.
Okay.
But
Yes.
he's like
yeah,
a,
whatever, whichever.
yeah, but he's a drug addict. He's going to live forever. He's got all that money to help him live.
Yeah, I'm still hopeful.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, so we're on number 10.
Yeah,
right?
number 10.
Okay. Yeah, because my number one,
You're gonna
Zelensky.
you're gonna bring us all the way down to number 1. That was fast.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. We'll stick up. I'm sticking up with your show. Sorry, I can't listen to the show and talk at the same time.
That's okay.
Zelensky, yeah, he's got to go.
Yes, he does got to go. I think more people will add him to the list. But for now, yes, Jimmy Kimmel, boys and girls, for those that are just tuning in right now, that's my number 10. Hopefully, he's been vaxxed up. He's been vaxxed to the gills. No offense to Mike out there. But, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that he does some rigorous and strenuous exercise. Maybe runs around for a long time, does that serious cardio. And maybe he collapses. Who knows? We'll find out.
Probably very soon.
That was cold, Mike. I'm going to hell.
Me
I'm going
brother.
straight to
I
hell for
gotta
saying
see.
that.
You're sitting right next to me.
Well, Mike, that's not the first
guys,
time I've heard that. I'm sorry about that, Cindy. Go ahead, yes.
I don't know. I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I was just calling to say thanks for your show. I really enjoy it.
Love
And
that.
thanks for taking my call.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for calling in and helping out with the program here, and we'll talk to you soon, Cindy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Indio.
All right.
You got
I'll be
it.
listening.
Take
Take care, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, yes.
Happy Xmas.
Happy Xmas, yeah. And there she goes. And yes, if anybody else was calling in and I saw you calling in, go ahead and call in whenever you'd like. But yes, that was number 10. And Mike, number 9. Who do you got?
Number 9.
What do you got? What do you got?
Collie McLaughlin.
Collie
Am I saying it right?
McLaughlin.
Yeah, I think he's gonna relapse back into drug use and possibly have like he'll be dead on the street someday. I feel sorry for the guy. I mean, have you seen what he looked like? I mean, when he was messed up on.
Let me bring it up. Yes, he does have a issue with drugs and alcohol, like all childhood actors. And Mike, he's about 5'6". Are you shorter or taller than 5'6"? I forget.
He is the same height, I should say, as me.
So you're 5'6", Mike.
I am on certain days. Some days
I'm
I'm 5'3".
I thought you were a little bit taller.
It depends on if it's warm out, I grow. I'm about 5'7".
Okay, well at least you're not 5'2".
No.
That'd be kind of rough.
It would be, and difficult.
Yeah, it'd be pretty difficult. But yes, I'm seeing a photograph right now of one Macaulay Culkin. And yeah, he looks like he was toking it up here in this photograph here. If you can see that in the chat room, it will pop up for you momentarily, Mike, and boys and girls out there. But yes, look at our friend Macaulay Culkin. Wow, he looks like he's been hitting that meth there. Look at that.
He's cracking.
He is cracking under pressure. Wow. Yeah, it's been a rough time
it's a shame.
for him.
I feel sorry for the guy.
Me
I
too.
really do.
We don't really want to wish him any harm. Obviously, I mean,
yes,
I don't.
Of course.
I wish no one any harm.
Let's make that perfectly known here.
Right,
at the FCC.
right.
We do not wish any harm to anyone. This is a variety comedy hour.
We're just having fun here. We're just
having fun here.
Having a good time. And Mike, we are joined by another caller. Let's bring them right on in. Caller, you are live and on the air. Hi.
Michael, it's Drew.
Drew Carey, welcome back.
No, it's
it's not Drew Carey.
Listen, since Mike screwed up and thought Liz Taylor was dead, she's still alive.
Liz Taylor.
Can we play the game called Mike? Are these celebrities dead or alive?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Are you ready, Mike?
Yes.
Okay, seriously, just say yes or no. Don't Google it or anything. I'm gonna give you 3 names.
Okay.
Kirstie Alley, dead or alive?
Who?
Kirstie Alley, dead or alive?
Alive. No, wait.
Wrong.
Mike.
Yes, you're 0 for 1.
Mike, you're not starting off good here.
Are you ready for number 2?
Yes.
Mike, you ready for number 2?
Yes. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Just making sure.
Okay, good. Irene Cara, dead or alive?
I don't even know who that is.
She's dead.
Okay.
You ever watch the classic 80s movie DC Cab?
What's it called? 80s what?
Oh, for crying out
I
loud!
didn't hear what you said.
Mr. Decon, can we get Mike to figure out what's going on?
Do we need to cut his mic off? Is that weird? Do we need to cut Mike's mic off here? Is that what's going on, caller?
I had a great bit lined up, and he's completely ruining it for me.
Mike, you are ruining the show here again.
Listen, guys. I've told Michael this 1,000 times. I'm very bad with names.
He is actually really bad with
really
names.
Bad with
I mean,
I know people,
okay, here's
but I'm very bad with
one
names.
for you.
Here's an easy one. Gallagher, dead or alive?
That's the comedian, right?
Yes, but you take a sledgehammer to fruit.
Right. He's alive.
No, he's dead.
Oh, well then. Wow. When did that happen?
I don't know. Wow. Sometimes
I love that.
I just knew. I know he's dead. Okay,
Yeah, Gallagher
so
is actually, for those who don't know, Gallagher is actually really funny. He's out of his mind.
All right, look it. So here's look it. Can I just give you 3 names, Michael?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, look, this isn't low-hanging fruit. So this I really think these people are going to die this year because they're old. But I like them except for one, and you can guess which one I don't like.
Oh, well, that's nice.
My 3 names for death in 2023: Clint Eastwood, Harrison Ford, Bill Cosby.
Well, Bill Cosby. His career's already
Clint
dead.
Eastwood's pushing 100. Harrison Ford, I think, is 92. And then, Bill's just Bill.
That's funny. I have them on my list as well.
Who do you have on your list?
Well, I can't tell you right away. Should I, Michael? I mean, I have them listed.
No,
but,
you can't ruin this just yet.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So I just gave you 3 names. Listen, Mike, the next time I call in, can you just work with me through the bit so it's a little funnier than what it was this time? I'd really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
Mike, you have to work on that. But caller, what do you think of Macaulay Culkin? Since we just mentioned him here, any thoughts?
I don't know what you said because I was trying to call in. I kept on calling before Susan bumped me off.
Oh, okay, yes.
But that's all right. What'd you say about Macaulay Culkin? Is he gonna die?
Well, Mike thinks he's going to check out eventually, and yes, I am looking at a photo of Macaulay Culkin not too long ago. I mean, it was maybe 2-3 years ago at the most, but yes, someone like that is just a quick relapse away from no return, from the point of no return.
He's a mirror and a razor blade and some white powder away from no return. You are correct.
Yeah, just look at him. He looks like he's got malnutrition.
Well, hopefully it doesn't look like that anymore. But yes, caller, thanks for calling in here and hanging out with us here.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your day.
Talk to you soon. Thoughts and prayers. Happy holidays. And there he goes, boys and girls. That was another great call. And moving right along we go. And let's get that face out of here. Macaulay Culkin. Wow.
Yep.
Well, Mike, I think you know who my number 9 is.
Macaulay Culkin?
No.
No.
No, not at all. But it is very close. Pretty much in the same vein as a Macaulay Culkin. I, of course, am talking about Corey Feldman.
Ah, the core.
Corey Feldman, boys and girls. I don't even know where to begin, Mike. I don't know where to begin.
If I'm correct, I believe you may have had him on your list from last year.
I might have. I might have. I'm not letting go.
Yeah,
I'm not letting go of that one.
Me and Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah, well, that was like a Mandela effect. You thought she was actually gone. Well, you thought she was still alive.
I did. I really, really did. Just goes to show you how stupid I am.
Well, Mike, it's not that you're stupid. It's just that, you're living in a different timeline, a parallel universe.
Definitely living in a different time zone.
Yeah.
But yeah, hang on. I'm looking for this name. If you've got him down, go ahead. Corey.
I'm sure I listed him 1 year or 2 years ago.
You must have. Yeah, maybe I don't have the one from 2020.
I just know when I look at Corey Feldman, I can't help but think of his idol, Michael Jackson, of course. It's really strange. I don't really know why he's so obsessed with Michael Jackson. And he's had his share of substance abuse issues, just like every other child star actor. They all turn to drugs and alcohol. And I know one day, just like Aaron Carter, we're going to find Corey Feldman in a bathtub, just completely decaying away. And as you may or may not know, he was allegedly raped by Charlie Sheen. And I believe
No.
Feldman, yes, I believe Feldman did get pillaged. Of course, I have no proof of that in my opinion, but he
Really?
did, in fact, get raped by a number of people, he claims.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, time to get out of the business. My God.
Yeah, at that point, right? You want to get out of
Jeez.
there. Why would
I
you want
mean,
to be acting?
yeah. Why would you want to continue such a dangerous trail in the business of Hollywood?
Why would you? And now we have a photograph of one Corey Feldman and Michael Jackson side by side, and yeah, it's pretty strange the level of obsession Corey Feldman has for one Michael Jackson.
Oh God, look at that. Look at him on the right. Jackson was an
Look what he did to
alien.
himself.
Ugh, how disgusting.
I thought he was fine as a black man.
And look at his hair. How did he get his hair like that?
Well, that's maybe a wig.
That's possible. I never thought of that.
Could be wearing a wig, in my opinion. Most likely. Most likely.
Ugh.
Hershey Highway poster boy. That's from Dick in the chat room. I think he's indicating that he might be, that thing.
What thing?
He might be a little, little limp-wristed there.
Oh.
I think
You
that's what
think
he's
so?
saying. Well, he's indicating that he takes it, down the Hershey Highway, the back door.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I got to be honest. Ever since the first time I ever saw or found out who Corey was when he was in the movie The Lost Boys, and I got to tell you, him and the other guy ruined that movie.
They ruined the movie
And
for you.
couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it. The movie was good otherwise.
Wow.
It really was. But once they did their part, I was like, this is stupid. This is stupid.
You tapped out.
Yeah, I mean, mind you, this was back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Or early mid 80s, I can't remember, but the movie was great. The writing was great, but when they put the two kids in to act as vampire killers, that just ruined it for me
The
because
Lost Boys,
it was a
yeah.
total joke.
I forgot. Mike was very much into that scene, and I know you saw that movie, Mike, and you thought this is dumb.
No, I thought Corey.
You thought Corey was dumb, but you liked everything else.
Bad acting.
No, you didn't like it. You didn't like it, Mike. Come on.
Let me be fair. Maybe it wasn't so much that
Yeah.
I thought they ruined the movie. Perhaps it was just the writers and the directors who put their part in
Right.
that
Right.
made the movie silly.
Yeah, that's who you really have to blame. Lots of people hate these television personalities, and I say, don't really hate the TV personality. They're just reading what the writer put in front of them, really, in front of the teleprompter. Don't get mad at them. Don't get mad at the producers, the writers, those that
That's
are
my
actually
point.
in charge. Yeah. So good point there, Mike.
Thank you.
Vic Grimes says Mike was jealous. She's saying
'cause I
you
wanted
were.
to be-
Yeah,
I
because
wanted to be closer to Michael Jackson.
you want to get raped by Michael Jackson.
God no.
I think that's what she's indicating
Ugh.
or implying.
I mean, just look at him. Look at him. I mean,
He was a normal looking black guy. I thought he
was
was
normal.
So yeah, exactly. I didn't think anything was wrong with him. I thought, what's
No.
wrong with your black skin? It's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
I'm sure you had.
Even white. He went from black to white. How does it even happen?
Well, they were saying that he had all this bad acne and all this, and it's like, well, yeah, you're young. Of course, you're gonna have all this bad acne when you're young. But once that fire caught in his hair, Michael Jackson sort of lost his mind, and that's when the whole skin condition thing started going off, and he turned into whatever that is in front of us, that alien hybrid face with that weird nose.
God, just terrible.
I still
really.
think he molested those kids, Mike. In my humble opinion,
We may never know.
we might not.
We
Yeah,
may never know.
it's up to the Lord or whatever.
Mm.
However that saying goes. Only the Lord knows, Mike.
Indeed. And Corey to the
Feldman.
left, he looks, I don't know how old he is in that picture, But he if he took acting, in my opinion, a little bit more seriously instead of the parts that he plays, and maybe he could actually do something. Well, I don't know. This is not even my topic.
Oh, of course not. That's what makes this fun.
Mm.
Yeah, this is a little different. We're having fun here and closing up the year. It's almost the end of the year, as you know. So, we do these kind of fun shows, and Mike, here's another photograph for you. This time it's of our boy, the Fell Dog, and his wife.
Oh.
So, yeah,
All right.
he's happily married. He's enjoying life. He's going on tour. I don't know who's watching or listening to him. I saw a video of him doing like a live performance at some sort of resort, and people are just like swimming, having a good time, and they look up and it's Corey Feldman performing.
What in the world? Okay.
He thinks he's Michael Jackson.
You gonna tell me she's with him for his looks?
Yeah, because he has good looks, and he dresses like Michael Jackson, and yeah, the Fell
like
Dog.
a guy who's in a marching band, if you ask me.
A marching band, right?
Look at that coat.
Yeah.
I could see him playing like the flute in a
marching band, right? That's what he was doing in high school.
What is it with that hair? He must have it in a ponytail on the top, in the back, and the rest of it's down long like a mullet.
It's a weird look.
Well, look at her, man. Come on, you're gonna tell me she's into him because he's awesome?
Tyler says she looks miserable.
She looks dim-witted.
She probably is miserable at this point.
Whatever.
Well, Mike, that's how it goes.
It is.
Incredible,
Who is she?
right?
Is she an actress or something?
I don't really know anything about her. I just know that. I think that's the wife, I believe.
Right.
She's come out in videos with them, so I think that is the wife, yeah.
So she's not like a professional actress or
I think she was. I think she was that's what was going on. She's one of those angels. That's what he was calling these women that were dressed as angels. He would bring on these women around him. And I believe she was one of them, Mike. They're all like wannabe models, actresses, that sort of deal. Yeah, you know how it goes.
I sure do.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Shane.
So, yeah, that's Corey Feldman, Living Large, boys and girls. That was my number 9. Mike, do you have a number 9?
Yeah, I gave you my number 9. It was Colleen McCulkin.
Colleen McCulkin. Okay, I'm just...
the next one would be number 8.
I wanted you to repeat that one for, those with OCD.
McCulkin.
Okay. Right on. Okay.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready for number 8. Go ahead.
Okay, number 8. Keith Richards.
Keith Richards, okay.
I've said that, for the last 2 years I've said that because I sincerely believe that this is a man who has abused substance.
You think?
All his life and has cheated death, and I don't know how. A man like David Bowie, well, then again, Bowie smoked 5 packs of cigarettes a day, but
yes,
Keith Richards smokes 20 packs a day and has had his blood transfusioned so that he could get all the junk out of it, and a number of times, and the guy is still kicking. So glory be to him, and yet everybody else can't handle his lifestyle. So yes, Keith Richards is my number 8.
And right now I do have a photograph of Mr. Keith Richards, and yeah, I mean, there he is, wearing a hat. His ears are nicely pierced there, and we're looking into his eyes, deep into his soul. He might outlive us all, Mike. He might not die at all.
He very well may be immortal.
He does look pretty rough.
Did you see him in Pirates of the Caribbean, like part 4 and 3 and whatever?
He was in that movie?
He was. He played Johnny Depp's father.
I don't even remember watching that movie.
I liked them. I thought they were fun.
And I'm the one that's living, I would like to think that, here in the now and present, I don't even remember watching that shit. Ooh, I said a bad word. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know that wasn't good. You know, my dad was like, you know, you should do the show without doing it without cursing. He's like, you shouldn't curse anymore.
Hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't want me to curse anymore.
You know,
I'm trying.
I'm gonna say something stupid, but I better not.
I'm trying here, Mike. I'm trying not to curse anymore.
Really? Good for
Well,
you.
you know,
Good for you.
not really.
That's fucking great, man.
Yeah. Yes and no, you know. Mike, don't make me do it. Don't make me curse.
Don't make me friggin' curse.
Don't
man.
make me do it. But yes, here's another photograph of our friend Keith Richards. Look at that guy.
Amazing.
He
Gotta hand
is
it to him.
kind of
How old
rough.
is he?
He must be. How old is Keith Richards now? Let's find out.
Like he's like 71.
He's
No,
only he's only about 30.
He's only
He's only 30 years
40,
old. Look at him.
That's what I was going for.
Man, he's about 35. Look at that. No, actually, he's actually 79 years young.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah, so he's almost 80 years old, boys and girls, and he is 5'9".
Still looks like a rocker at that age. Good for
Yeah,
him.
he's gonna outlive us all, boys and girls. Well, he's not going
He
anywhere.
will. And I'll tell you one thing: those years, he might fly away like Dumbo.
He might fly. Very good, Mike. That's a good pick. Good choice. Good choice. We're gonna keep our fingers crossed. We might see him. Check out in 2023, boys and girls. We will find out. Yes, thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know.
Yeah,
What can you do?
I do.
What can you do? And of course, boys and girls, if you do want to participate, go ahead. You can join in and get involved. That number is 424-666-2425. Don't be afraid. It's a little scary at first, but you'll get used to it. I swear.
Huh.
That's what I tell. That's what I tell women. You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. Don't worry. The pain will go away. I swear. But not the pain in your heart.
Yikes.
That won't go away. Anyways, Mike, that was dark and scary. I apologize for that. Taking you down that highway, that dark Hershey highway. I was trying to have fun there with that guy in the chat room there. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. He seems like a freak.
most of the listeners are.
Yeah, most likely. Lots of degenerates out there, that's for sure. But we like the degenerates out there. Don't worry. You're one of us. And Mike, by the way, we are joined by another special caller, I think. I think this guy has never called in before. I don't think I've seen this number. Caller, go ahead. You are live here. Hi.
Hello, Mr. Michael and Mike. How are you guys doing?
Oh, you have called in before. Never mind.
I have.
Yeah, I know this voice.
Friend?
Oh, yeah, I call in. Oh, sure.
Yeah, you
How
get
you guys
around.
doing?
We're doing good. We're just doing the program
Right
here,
on.
having fun. Yeah, doing the goddamn
Yeah,
show.
Liz Taylor, long gone. Yeah.
Liz
Okay,
Taylor.
all right, okay. all
Yeah,
right.
Mike. How dare you?
You know,
Yeah,
and
Mike.
I tried to send messages. I don't know if anybody's reading it or not, but yeah, she gone.
She's
That's
gone,
what
Mike.
happens when you hang out with Michael Jackson, man.
That's right. You end up dead.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you end up hanging out with Hillary Clinton. You end up dead.
Yeah, she was a big fan of MJ too, and you know.
Yeah, there you
Not
go.
good.
Right on. So who do you got? Who is your number 8? If you have a number 8, by the way, caller, go ahead.
Number 8? I have a number 1.
Oh, go ahead. If you want to hit us up with a number 1, go ahead. Who do you got?
I'll give you a number 1. Putin's got to go, baby.
You think he's going to go?
Oh, he
Yeah,
got to
I heard
go.
that too.
Oh, my.
Oh,
You
no,
think
no,
he's going to
no,
be
no. I got the
assassinated,
shovel
or do
ready
you
for
think
him.
do you think he's going to be assassinated, or do you think he's going to die from what people are saying he may have, like I don't know, cancer or something?
Mike, one way or the other, he's got to go. I don't care how, he's just got to go.
Oh, hey man, I'm on your I'm
That's
on
it.
your side totally. I agree. The guy is out of his mind, and yeah, he should be taken out. But my question to you is, do you think it would be either an assassination, or would he die of what people are saying he may have, either cancer or whatever else they're claiming he may have?
I think somebody in his government's going to get him.
We can only hope so.
That might happen. You never know.
Who's got the most to gain anytime you knock off a president like Kennedy, or it's usually the number 2 guy, right?
Right?
He's got the most to gain.
Who's his number 2? I didn't even know he had a number 2.
Oh, he's got to have a number 2. There's got to be somebody kept creeping around there. I always thought LBJ knocked off Kennedy.
I think it probably...
Somehow he was involved in it.
That's what I think.
I think. I can't prove it, but who killed Caesar? His best friend. Anyways, Putin's got to go.
All right. Well, that's a fair pick.
Know. Maybe he needs a holiday.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out what happens. He might be taken out by his own people. That's the way it usually goes down.
I think his own people are going to get him.
Right.
But that Mr. Biden, he's looking more like Mr. Magoo every day. He's got to go.
And acting like it.
Exactly. When you start talking to dead people, you got problems. I mean, come on.
Come on, man.
That's true.
Come on, man.
You're right.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. We're just listening to you.
No, I just that guy he's whacked. I mean, Trump was kind of weird sometimes, but this guy's weird all the time.
Right. Yeah, I don't disagree with you there. They're all a little demented, if you ask me.
Well,
they're all a little nuts.
The whole orange thing with Trump, I don't get that. What do you want to be orange for? But whatever, at least he wasn't as kooky as this guy.
Wilfred in the chat says liberal caller.
We got our own communists running this country, so I got nothing to say.
Well, what can you say? Yes, you do live in Canada, which is
that's
a crazy place too, in its own right.
See, the thing about the U.S. citizens, you guys don't get it. Like, that's Eastern Canada. That's a whole different world from us. And you can't compare those people to Western Canada. If we had our say, Trudeau would have never got elected in the first place. But Ontario's backing him up, so he's in, and they got the population, and that's how our elections are. It's just stupid here. It's the numbers win. Quebec and Ontario like him, so he's in. He's more of a dictator than a prime minister, in my opinion.
Well, I hope they don't arrest you anytime soon.
Well, I hope so too.
Your freedom of speech is
the guys
under.
Going to replace him. The guys that are going to replace him aren't much better. So.
Well, yeah, I know. Unfortunately, your country is a mess right now, and so is this one.
No.
So join the team.
I know, but I figured I'd call and see how you guys are doing. And
we're good. We're good. We're going to celebrate Christmas here very soon. It's awesome here in America, as always, the greatest country in the world.
Well, I've been to your country many times prior to Mr. Bush making me a terrorist, making me get a passport now to go to your country. I won't go down there now because I thought that was kind of silly calling Canadians terrorists. But hey, what are you going to do?
Who said that? Bush?
Mr. Younger Bush, the young Bush. Son of a Bush.
The idiot.
There you go.
The idiot. I didn't realize it was Bush's call to enforce passports for Canadians and Americans.
Yeah, he's the one who brought in the passport thing, and I enjoyed going down to the United States many, many times. I used to live in Vancouver. I'd drive over to Seattle often, and then all of a sudden 9/11 happened, and I know it was a shitty thing, but Canadians are now terrorists. Wow.
Yeah, well, if you were down on the southern border, if you were coming from Mexico, you'd be a dreamer.
Oh no! If I wanted to get into your country, I'd go to Mexico first and then walk over.
Dude, you could be a mass murderer from any country in the world and come in and, hey, come on over, buddy.
Know.
It's all right. Just come on over. Vote Democrat. Vote Democrat. But here's your phone. Here's your money. Here's your welfare, your food stamps, everything you need. Just cross over on the Mexican border, and we won't do anything for you. But see, now you got me in a rant.
Yeah, well, thanks, caller, for that. Good job.
Oh, hell, I'll go to California, and I'll get welfare right away.
Yes. Anyways, thank you for that
Yeah,
call.
I'm a refugee.
Yes,
There
you
go.
are. Yes, you're a refugee. We love you very much, and we'll
Mhm.
talk to you soon, brother.
All right.
Take
Take
care.
care,
guys.
Canada.
And yes, well, Mike, I was hoping he wouldn't get you all, rowdy here.
I know. I was hoping we'd stick to the subject here of the celebrity death pool, but he got me all riled up, man.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. I thought,
Anyway.
I got to reel him back now.
Uh-oh.
But all good, all
mean-
good.
You mean me? Had to reel me back.
I had to reel the caller back in there. I had to reel the whole goddamn thing back.
Language.
Oh, language. I'm sorry. Yes, God forbid. I
Watch
apologize.
your fucking language, man.
Yes, I'm sorry about that, Dad. I don't mean to say a curse word. I'm sorry. But no, actually, my dad does enjoy the show every now and then. He likes the interviews that I do and that you do too here with me, Mike. He likes that.
Yeah, you've told me, and I can't wait to meet your pop.
Yeah, you'll meet him eventually. You'll talk to the guy. He wanted to talk to you for some reason. I think he just wanted to mess with you a bit.
Did he?
Probably. You know how he gets. Well, you don't know how he gets,
Okay.
but he does have a sense of humor like myself, so. Yeah, he's a good guy. You'll like him. But Mike, my number 8, are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Billy Idol.
Yeah, okay.
Billy
Idol.
Idol.
Now, explain why.
Well, when was it? Maybe earlier this year, I think it was. Earlier this year, I believe it was back in March, he was really sick for a while, and no one knew if he would be able to recover completely. He had some sort of MRSA infection in his sinuses, something of that nature. And, he had to cancel all kinds of gigs, if I recall correctly. And I thought, this guy's going to die soon.
Oh, he's got cancer. I didn't realize that.
No, not cancer.
No? What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said MRSA.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but he's fine now. He's recovered now and everything's looking good. He's doing another tour, but I thought, this is probably somebody who's also heavily vaxxed, boosted to the gills. I think he could probably be taken out eventually under his own accord. We'll find out. All that singing, all that sort of strenuous, all that sort of activity, that strenuous activity you do, all that singing like that singer from that punk rock band. I think it was the Exploited, I think it's called.
Yeah.
He collapsed on stage, by the way.
When?
He had some sort of heart issue.
When was this?
This was maybe a couple weeks ago, I think.
No kidding. I'm actually a fan of the Exploited.
Well, the singer went down with some sort of a heart issue.
That's Waddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up because I didn't. He's got to be pushing his age too. He's got to be probably 60. I'm guessing, or there in the vicinity of. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look that up whenever you'd like, boys and girls, if you are interested. Yes, and Mike, let's pull up a photo of Billy Idol first, really quickly here. Let's see where. Oh, okay, that's more of a recent photo here. Let's show this one to Mike. Oh, and I hear the birds back there too. The birds are alive.
Certainly are.
So let's see, Billy Idol. Let's see. I think this might be a new image. Hold on, boys and girls, those of you that are on here on YouTube. Okay, there we go. There he is. Mike, I think you could probably see this in a few moments here.
Yeah, a few moments. And for those of you who don't know, Billy Idol's first band, before he was Billy Idol solo, was Generation X, a punk rock band, which I liked very much. My cousin turned me on to them when I was about 15. Oh, look at him. There he is.
I thought you said your cousin turned you on at 16.
To Generation X.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I heard wrong there. I was like, what? What the? I'm like, what is he talking about?
That's how I got into punk rock from one of my cousins.
Ah, okay. He corrupted you.
He sure did.
He corrupted you.
In the right direction.
Right on.
Anthony. Tony.
Nice. Shout out to Tony out there, yes. And yeah, here he is, Billy Idol. I forgot how old he is in this photograph, but he's looking pretty punk rock there.
Yeah.
Billy Idol.
I don't think he ever lost that edge, at least in the whole fashion aspect of punk rock. But his music wasn't always quite the punk rock. In Generation X, it was. But once he became Billy Idol solo, he went more, and I don't hate to use this word, but he became more mainstream. But in my personal opinion, never really sold out per se. So yeah, I kind of always liked Billy. I've seen him play a couple of times.
Oh, you saw Billy Idol.
Oh yeah, I saw him for the Rebel,
Right on.
Rebel Yell tour.
Nice.
And the first album, what the hell was it called? The one with a white wedding. So yeah, I saw him 1, 2, 3. I saw him twice in like a college perform, and then I saw him once at oh my God, it was the Giants Stadium Arena.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, you definitely do have a history then.
I do. I still have all my Billy Idol.
Shush. I was trying hard there. I was trying hard.
And I have all my Billy Idol and Generation X albums. In fact, I still listen to Billy Idol to this day.
Wow. Right on. Right on. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I do have Billy Idol, and I don't hate the guy. Eyes Without a Face, one of my favorite songs in the world, I would say.
Great song.
Love that song. The whole sort of that he's on a bus on a psychedelic trip. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a couple of good songs from that album.
Very, very cool. Love that song. But yes, our friend Billy Idol, I thought he was gonna check out this year. He had some sort of strange sinus infection going on, a MRSA infection in his sinuses, boys and girls. That was the last thing I heard, but he has made a recovery. But I still think the man will eventually croak. So, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. Hopefully he goes out in 2023. I'm going to pray to the gods to strike him down.
And then you will win.
And I will win I will the whole damn thing. Yes. I'm trying hard tonight. I'm trying hard. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. And yes, now we have a photograph of the singer from The Exploited. And now look at the mohawk. He looks pretty aged right here. Yeah. There he is, Mike.
I'm still waiting for it to pop up.
Oh, it'll be there in a moment. But yes, this is the singer from The Exploited, the frontman. And yes, he was on stage and he collapsed with a suspected heart attack midway through performing a show. And you can see that actually on Twitter. There's live video there.
No kidding. Wow.
Oh yeah.
I'm to check that out. Yeah, Waddy. Waddy's got to be pushing 60, if not already there. And I got to hand it to him. In 40 years now, since the 80s when the Exploited, when the Exploited started, began. He has not changed one bit. And again, another band that I still listen to this day.
He had a heart attack back in 2014 as well.
Did he really?
Yeah, so he has a history of having this go down. So yeah, this man is going to die very soon. That's twice. And he's 65 years old now.
Wow.
Poor guy.
They were banned from this country for many years.
Were they really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Banned from that country.
I think it was their second album or first album. Troops of Tomorrow was the album. And it has a song entitled, quote, "Fuck the USA."
Oh.
Unquote.
How dare you?
For that song, they were banned from coming to America to play. So for years, they didn't come here to do any gigs because they were banned. And I think that was during the Ronald Reagan years into Bush years.
I see.
So, but I know they've played since then. So.
Okay. Learning some history here as we go along, boys and girls. Always fun here. Learning new things every day together. I love that. But yes, number 7. Are you ready, Mike?
Number 7. Okay, here we go. Where are we?
Where are we?
Okay, number 7 for me. I have Clint Eastwood. Now I had Clint last year, and I say it only because he is a man that he's in his 90s now. He's probably in better shape than I am, and I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. Yeah, he's 92, by the way.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but somebody just posted something that I'm looking at. Keith Hanna says, great guitarist as well, original PIL. Uh, am I missing something? Because he didn't, Waddy didn't play guitar for Pill. That's Johnny Rotten's band, Johnny Lydon from the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, you're thinking of a
Maybe
different guy, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at what they're posting, and maybe I missed something.
Don't let them distract you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, all right, back
They're
to
going to
the
ruin
show.
the show for you.
Sorry. Yes, Clint Eastwood.
No, they're not going to really ruin it. I'm just joking, by the way. They're fine. I
Clint
guess.
Eastwood is my 7.
Yeah, and we have a photograph now of Clint, and yeah, he is looking pretty rough in this photograph. And Steven, yes, he is a tough hombre indeed.
Indeed.
He's a tough bastard. 92
he's
years
in better
young.
shape than I am.
He's probably in better shape than a lot of people are. He has all these sort of artificial parts in his body, probably. He's probably a cyborg.
Go ahead, punk. Make
Yeah,
my day.
92. Well, I don't know. Who knows? He might live for another 5 years. Who knows? You never know, Mike.
I certainly hope so. I like the guy. I do. I always have.
He has good movies.
Oh, the best are the spaghetti westerns. My all-time favorite.
Of course. How can you not like his old school Western movies? I mean, those are awesome.
The good, the bad, and the ugly by far beats all of them. But there are others that he did, and just fantastic.
Oh yes. So, Mike, you really want him dead, don't you? By the way, before we move on from Clint Eastwood here, I do want to add, for a few dollars more is my also my favorite movie from him.
What's that?
Few dollars more, Western movie.
Yes. In fact, a few dollars more, if I'm correct, was part of the trilogy. Well, if you want to call it the trilogy, that Sergio, what the hell is his name? Sergio.
Sergio.
God,
who?
I can't. The director, the guy who did The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, as
Oh, the
well
guy,
as
yeah.
Once Upon a Time in the West. I can't remember his last name.
I'm forgetting his name right now too. I'm drawing blanks.
Anyway, so there were 3 films that were associated with The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and I think a fistful of dollars that you said?
A few dollars more.
A few dollars more, and then I think A Fistful of Dollars was the 3rd movie. So yeah, there you go.
Right on. Well, my number 7, Mike, is actually Roseanne Barr.
Oh, thank goodness.
Roseanne Barr. Yes, there she is. Roseanne Barr smoking a cigarette here. I don't know if you see that photograph yet, Mike.
One more nail in the coffin.
But Roseanne Barr, yes. She was sick not long ago, and she's spending time with her family away from anything media-related, acting-related. She's done with the entire thing from what I've been told. I like her, but everyone's time is ticking, Mike.
Mm-hmm. So she's not involved in Hollywood at all?
Not from what I understand. And,
I'm sorry, but she did own Viacom, right? And Viacom was a production company for, I believe, Fox Network. And, it was just basically a production company. She was the owner of Viacom at one point. Whether she is now or not, I don't know. But you're mentioning that she's no longer affiliated or involved with Hollywood kind of makes sense. I'll tell you, you remember when they redid, but they put back the road. We talked about this when it happened. Roseanne Barr show came back on the air during the Trump presidency, and there was a segment, one of the episodes of the show where something was brought up about left wing, right wing, Trump, no Trump, that sort of thing, and they knocked her off the fucking air because of that. And I'll tell you, if that was me, I would have been pissed off at Hollywood too. You know?
Yeah, so she's
Where's,
done with the
where's
whole
the freedom of
scene.
speech?
Yeah, she's done with the whole entire thing. She's not going to come back. And, you know,
Good.
I do talk to someone who knows her personally and who's done shows with her. And, you know, I also did a voiceover thing for her many, many moons ago. And, yeah, she's done with it all. She's just,
Good for
she
her.
checked out. She checked out. But who knows? We'll find out. Maybe she, I don't know, Mike. Maybe she passes away next year. I don't know.
We'll see, I suppose.
Yeah, she's not that old, actually. I don't think she's
You know, I gotta say,
too old.
the picture you had up,
Yeah,
where she was smoking the cigarette. Did you see that little statue that
I
was
did.
off to the right?
I did.
It almost reminded me of her.
It was actually a casting of her.
Yeah, she used to be really heavy, and thank goodness she lost all that weight because it was very bad for her.
She went through her phases, that's for sure.
She did.
All right, Mike. Well, that was my number 7.
Alrighty.
And that leaves us to number 6.
You ready?
My God, yeah, I'm ready.
All right,
I
my
am
number
more
6.
than ready.
My number 6 is President Zelensky,
Oh, okay.
and I think
What do you
what's
think?
going to happen?
Why? Yes.
I think they're gonna either blow him up or kill him through the war, or B, he's gonna end up being taken out by somebody else. And
There's
I don't know
probably
who that would be.
there's probably people clapping right now. Now that you mentioned that,
You think?
probably there's people that hate that guy.
Oh yeah, I've been told there are a lot of people who do not like what's going on with them.
So that's
I
popular.
hear, not to get off the subject, but I hear our dumbass in the White House actually gave them another couple of $1 billion
More money, right?
to a corrupt country. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I feel sorry for the people in Ukraine. I really do. What they're going through right now is horrible, but at the same time, this is a corrupt country and blah blah blah. You know the whole deal. I'm not going to get into it, but
From
yeah,
what
Zelensky.
the last I heard or saw, I saw what was her name? Nancy Pelosi. And him, I think she gave him a flag, a United States flag. And
good.
Zelensky gave her a Ukrainian flag, I believe, and gave her a kiss on the cheek.
Oh, I hope he washed his face after that.
I hope he washed his face indeed. I mean, I wouldn't want to be caught kissing that girl. I mean, or woman, whatever. And not even her own husband wanted to be kissing her. That's why he was found with another man in his underwear.
You know, not to get off the subject, but you know, I did you read that thing? Maybe it was you who sent it to me. Didn't the son of the guy who got
Yes,
who
that was me.
beat up? That was you. The son who is the offspring of the guy who beat up Mr. Pelosi. He was saying that his father is innocent and that he may have even been a sex slave to Pelosi's death. Now, I don't know if any of this is true. I'm just saying what I read and heard.
Well, I mean, when you're married to Nancy Pelosi, I mean, I think the possibilities of you perhaps playing for the other team are quite severe. I mean, you were married to Nancy Pelosi for long enough. I mean, you might look at other men and be attracted to them. I don't know.
Why not?
Well, I mean, why not? Look what you got.
Oh, brother.
We'll find. Yeah. Oh. So, yeah, that's a good pick there, Mike. Yeah, pretty good. He's a
I mean, I don't wish
scumbag.
the guy any harm. I just think that it's a possibility that could
I think he's
happen.
a scumbag. He's just another actor.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
he's
You're right.
garbage.
They're all actors, Michael. They're all
Screw
full of BS.
Zelensky. I mean, we need to just stop giving that whole country anything. We already gave him enough.
Yeah, it's not just them. It's everybody. But
Well,
yeah,
them
you're
too.
right. Ukraine.
But Ukraine the most. I mean, come on.
Absolutely. Look, you know, going back with the whole Hunter Biden and the corpse in the White House. I mean, they've been taking bribes for years.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a corrupt country.
Bribes and blackmail. Yeah. What else is new?
Right.
It's the way the world works. But yes, great pick, Mike. And of course, that leads us to number 6.
All right. Did you wait? Did you pick 6? You
Um,
gotta go.
yeah, it's my turn, right? Number
Yeah,
6.
your turn.
Okay, sorry about that. Yes, it's Anthony Kiedis, by the way.
Oh, from the Chili Peppers?
That's right.
Why do you say that,
And
bro?
that's who you have. That's who I have right there, photoshopped, as you were asking who that person was.
Ah,
There you go.
okay, right by the John Lennon.
There you
Yeah,
go. Yeah. Red
he's
Hot
got a
Chili
mustache.
Peppers. Yeah. Listen, growing up, I did like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. There were a few songs I thought, oh, okay, this isn't too bad. But later on in life,
Give it away, give it away now.
well, I didn't like that one.
Neither did
I didn't like that one, but yeah. Well, again, look, listen, Mike, listen, growing up, you think certain bands are cool, certain songs are cool, but then, you grow up and then you listen to these songs you did when you were a little boy or whatever, and you're like, ugh, this sucks. This band is dumb.
Yeah. They went more mainstream. They were the last band to play at the Woodstock revival. Oh, what a mess that was.
What a mess indeed, yeah.
Oh my God, what a bunch of stupid idiots that went to that event. And yeah, so Chili Peppers were the last band to play before they set the whole fucking thing on fire.
Yeah, great.
Real nice.
Yeah, so, again, I thought, this isn't too bad. But again, later on in life, I tried listening again. I don't know what it was, but it made me sick, Mike. I thought, yeah, this band sucks. And Anthony Kiedis, his writing is dumb. The songs are dumb. No disrespect to the band. But yeah, Anthony Kiedis, yeah, gross. Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Gross.
Get rid of the guy. Flea's a good bass player, though. I will say that.
I saw Flea play for Jane's Addiction when they did their first reunion in like 2000 something.
I'm sure he's a nice guy compared to Anthony Kiedis.
He was also, did you ever see the movie Suburbia?
I might have.
It's a punk rock film.
Yeah, I might have seen it. I might have seen it in the early 2000s, probably.
Right, and now mind you, this film came out in the mid 80s.
Right, yeah.
It might have even been earlier than that. But yeah, Flea is in that film.
He is. I remember now, yeah.
When I saw that as a young punk rocker, I had no idea who Flea was. He just plays the part of this skinhead punk rocker with all this group of punks. And yeah, he was. And then, of course, I didn't know who he was until I saw who the Chili Peppers were and then put the two names and faces together.
I hear you. Well, I hate them, Mike.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I do.
I hate that band. It's... Again, growing up, you think you think the band is okay. You're like, oh, okay, these guys are cool. They're on stage. They look like they're having fun. That's all fine and dandy. But then again, later on, you see them again, and you're like, what the hell is this? You're like, what is this crap?
Yeah, they
this?
Lost their edge. And then to have the nerve to come out and play naked with socks on your cocks.
Yeah, that's another thing I thought, well, like, come on. Do we really want to see you guys wearing socks covering your cocks there?
At that age.
Yeah, exactly. At any age.
Bunch of gray pubic hair.
Yeah. Your gray pubes hanging out there. I'm gonna go on stage and show my cock off.
Anthony Weiner.
Yeah, Anthony Weiner. But yes, I do have a photograph now of Anthony Kiedis.
Dude's got a great body. He's in great shape. Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, we didn't see that, though. I guess your name is your destiny. Anthony Weiner. But yeah, that was my number 6, boys and girls. For those that are just joining us here, we are having a little bit of fun here talking about celebrity death pool and the folks that we may or may not want dead. In other words, let's be realistic here. We kind of are wishing death on these folks here in a way.
Now, hang on. Not me. Only a few
maybe
of the politicians.
Well, maybe I am. I don't know.
Right,
we'll let you decide. But yes, that was Anthony Kiedis, and let's move on before I vomit.
Yes, you ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead. Who do you
Number
got?
5.
Number
Number
5.
5. Sharon Osbourne.
Sharon Osbourne.
Yes.
What do you mean?
My number 5, Sharon Osbourne.
Why Sharon Osbourne, though?
She's sick.
Are you sure?
I know she was. Maybe she isn't now, but she will get again. Or Ozzy might bite her head off.
Or might murder her.
Well, if he bites your head off, that's murder, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, one or the other. Yeah, so Sharon Osbourne. Yeah, that's a pretty decent pick, I guess. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Why the hell not? I'll bring her on here. Yeah, this is a photograph of one Sharon Osbourne. I don't think it was taken that long ago, but yes, we are seeing her, and yes, of course, she's got that dye hair going on. She definitely had some facial reconstruction going on. The cheeks don't look natural. The chin doesn't look really natural either. Some Botox going on right there. Yeah, she went really Hollywood, Mike. It's gross.
Yeah, it just irritates me.
She looks disgusting, by the way.
Oh, what is that, man? Come on.
I'm grossed out. What is that?
I'm sorry, but when people start doing that to their face with facelifts and
it's
Botox,
not good. It's not a good look.
No.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to her at all. I mean, there are a lot of women out there that will age and look beautiful, and they don't need to do all this cosmetic nonsense. And she just looks disgusting. It's a sad day.
Once they do those things, that thing to the cheeks and the chin,
right?
It really, I mean, when you get to a certain age, there's really not much you can do except age. It's just inevitable, deal with it.
Sharon has the Ukrainian look. That's what someone said right now.
Yeah, high cheekbones. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I'm guilty.
You're guilty. What'd you do?
Yeah, I dye my hair. I wear jewelry. I've got tattoos. Part of the fashion, but I don't think I'd ever want to have surgery to alter my image, my look.
I hope not.
Right? You neither, right?
No, I'm good.
That's my point.
I don't really need any of that.
Yeah. Age gracefully.
And these women necessarily they don't necessarily need any work done. It's always another woman that gets in their ear and sort of forces them or convinces them that they need to get work done. And it's all part of the Hollywood thing with women nowadays.
F Hollywood.
That's what the influence is. These other women get in their heads and tell them that they need to do this or that. And they fall victim to it every single time. Hook, line, and sinker. They all run down to Beverly Hills and get work done. It's all part of the Hollywood thing.
I feel the same way, Michael. Hooker, line, and sinker.
And they all do it. It's a sad thing, but that's reality. And my God, number 5.
Yes, you're number 5.
My number 5, of course, is Amber Heard, by the way.
Amber Heard as in Heard?
Yes, Amber Heard, Heard. That is Amber Heard. And we all saw her not long ago when she was facing off against Johnny Depp. As you all remember, what a train wreck and carnival that was for the ages.
Yes.
That was something else, I gotta be honest. And let's put a photo of one Amber Heard for everyone here. There we go. That's Amber Heard.
About that.
Yes.
You and I spoke about that on how you had actually thought that she might want to commit suicide now that her entire life was exposed, her personal life was exposed with Johnny Depp. And let me tell you, man, she's a crackpot. I know you said
both
they all
are
crackpots.
Yeah.
They both are, and she's so pretty too. It's a shame.
Even the pretty ones are insane, Mike.
All the pretty
craziness knows no bounds, Mike. Craziness knows no bounds.
Particularly in Hollywood.
Yes, and number 5, Amber Heard. Well, what can I say, boys and girls? That was already said before. Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp was the most public and prolific court hearing of our lifetimes. It was viewed more times than the OJ trial. It was damaging for sure in many more ways than we can even imagine. Her reputation is tarnished, and all people can take away from the entire thing is that Amber Heard took a giant crap on Johnny Depp's bed.
I was just gonna say that's what's gonna stay over her head for the rest of her
It's
life.
gonna be
Like, hey, you're the one who pooped on Johnny Depp's bed.
It's gonna be a dark stain on her name.
Mm-hmm.
Pun intended.
Get it? Yes.
So, you
A
know,
brown stain.
again, that was the biggest takeaway from the entire embarrassment that was that court hearing. I think Heard can't come back from that at all. There's no coming back from that one. That one was real bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you can't come back from that one under public eye. I mean, all people can remember is that you took a giant shit on Johnny Depp's bed. I mean, that is crazy. That is so insane. I think she falls into a deep depression and ends it all, Mike.
Yep.
She just ends it all. And I hate to say that, I really do. You know, I don't want her to kill herself or anything, but I think she might do it, Mike, or something might happen to her. I don't know. Drugs and alcohol or a mother effer. And, you know, again, she's just one little relapse away from going insane, maybe, and just ending her life.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah, that's my number 5. Amber Heard.
Yep.
I think it's a pretty good pick.
It is, and
Not bad.
we've discussed this, and I agree with you wholeheartedly.
So you're all in.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Mike. So who do you got?
Okay, for number 4.
Number 4. No, wait, no, number 5.
No, we just did 5.
Oh, sorry. Yes, number 4.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne. You know, that's a good name.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, that's another good name right there. Another person who is deteriorating in front of us.
Now, we did a show several weeks ago, where you showed me a picture.
I did.
Of Ozzy running down the street with his personal nurse or whatever.
Yeah.
Or trainer, whatever that guy was. And he did look rather frail. And, you know, with respect to Ozzy, I mean, the guy is old. He's gone through a lot. He's had a hard life, lived a hard life. And, you know, another guy who's like 40 years old, looks like he's 110.
Right.
But that is what it is. And no ill will against Ozzy. You know, it's just life is, I should say, death is coming.
It's just business, that's all.
That's it, just business.
It's business, folks. That's all. But yes, we like Ozzy. We appreciate him. But yes, he has drawn. He's already drawn enough string there to last a lifetime.
Indeed, several lifetimes.
Several strings, we should say. And his time is up, boys and girls. Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, going away. But yes, we like him a lot. Black Sabbath, great band, but we will have to leave the memories alone as he checks out here in 2023, most likely. How old is he, by the way? Does anybody know?
In his 70s.
Let's look it up right now in real time together. Ozzy Osbourne, let's see, let's type his name in, and he is 74 years young. Okay. Yeah, we'll give him a few years. We'll give him a few years. Yeah, okay.
Bad.
I accept, Mike, I accept.
I accept it too. I just feel bad that he's, you know, I can't really even feel bad. He's lived a good life.
He's lived a great life. I mean, what are you sad about?
No, I was gonna say, well, there's nothing to be sad about.
He's lived more of a life than anyone else. He's lived like 5 lifetimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now we're gonna flush him down the drain. There he goes. So now, yeah, number 4.
Number four. Number
Number
four.
4.
Now your turn. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah. Okay, number 4. Bruce Willis, by the way.
Yes.
So I have Mr. Bruce Willis. I'm not sure if anybody is writing that down.
I
But
am.
please do if you aren't. Mike, yes, thank you. He's 67 years old. And Bruce Willis, I think we're going to see him check out this year. Well, this coming year in 2023.
How do you spell his last name?
His last name is spelled Willis, if I recall. Yes. I'm not a scientist, but I think that's how his name is spelled. And now we have a photograph of one Mr. Bruce Willis now here in the chat room. And, well, not in the chat room, but on the screen. But why, you might be wondering why I am choosing Bruce Willis, but let me...
Yeah, why are you choosing?
Yeah, let me explain that to you guys. You know, and I've seen so many Bruce Willis movies throughout the years, and he plays essentially the same character in all of his movies, by the way. Yeah, he's like a Seth Rogen. You know, Seth Rogen plays the same character in every goddamn movie too. Oh, I cursed. Well, they all...
Okay. You can say goddamn.
Yeah, well, they're character actors, basically. That's the proper name that, you know, you have for these folks in the biz. They say character actor. So anyways, he's a character actor. You know, he plays the same damn role all the time. He's lived a great life, but he had to retire recently because of his bad health, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, the man was on a different movie poster every 6 weeks. I'm telling you.
Yep.
For like
And
almost
it's
5 years.
Always the same character.
Always the same character, or the same terrible character, but for 5 years there, boys and girls. The man was coming out with a different movie every goddamn time. This man knew his time was up, and he wanted to get all that money he could. And it didn't matter what kind of movie it was. He was going to co-star or headline or whatever. Whatever movie was pitched to him, the man was going to do it.
You know, he's from New Jersey, right?
Is he really?
And do you know what kickstarted his career?
No.
The show that kickstarted his career?
What was it?
Moonlighting.
What is Moonlighting?
It was a television show about a rich woman who started a private like a private investigating company.
Okay.
And Bruce comes along, this hot shot, you know, well-dressed, good-looking guy.
Right.
And he's got no class, and she's all classy, and he's got the hots for her.
Oh, okay. So he sort of broke through with a sort of like romantic movie in a way. A romantic, yeah. Something like that.
Television show, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Television show. It did well
okay.
for the time it was out. I think it was in the early 80s, if I'm correct, or mid 80s.
I see. Well, again, boys and girls, I think he does have some sort of serious condition. And yeah, I think he will be checking out here in 2023, boys and girls. Yeah,
I like Bruce. I do.
I do
like
too.
As much as he plays the same character.
Yeah, right.
I actually like the character.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
So that's my number 4. Who do you got, Mike?
Okie dokie.
Number 4.
Let's see. Number 4, Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
Once again, I mean,
interesting.
I couldn't pick anything that was too, if you will, risque without having some sort of a reason. And the reason I pick Harrison Ford is because he has lived a long life. And again, I love the guy. Like, I like his movies, most of them, at least, not all of them. But he may be checking out soon. Sorry to say.
Well, now I'm sad, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sad. I like Harrison Ford. He's a good guy.
I like him too. I love him. I think he's a great actor. I've got a lot of his movies on DVD.
Harrison Ford, but yeah, you feel strongly that he might check out in 2023.
Possible. Man was a carpenter before he got his lucky break in.
Yeah, well, you sure like him. You want him dead. You have a funny way of showing it, Mike. Yeah, I like him. That's why I added him to the list.
All right. Touche.
All right. Well, you know, we like Harrison Ford. Been some good movies, but yeah, the man will be passing soon, I'm sure. Sadly. He's 80 years young, by the way. 80 years young. Now, he'll probably live a few more years there. He'll probably live another 10 years. Indiana Jones. Great guy.
Han Solo.
Frank,
Indiana Solo.
Frank Fritz, American Pickers. That's who Lilith is saying. Sorry about that. Yeah, Frank Fritz, American Pickers. That's a great pick, no pun intended. And yeah, Harrison Ford. Okay, Mike, I like
Apocalypse
that.
Now Redux. Yes, that was the part he plays in Apocalypse Now. Great.
Oh yeah. Sad times. Sad times. It's okay. So number 3.
Number 3.
Who do you got?
Actually, no, number two.
Wait, I didn't say my number 3 though.
Yeah, I said Harrison Ford, and you didn't go. So yes, go ahead.
My number 3. Oh, what's going on with that bird back there?
He's just having fun.
Is he getting excited?
Yeah, he's talking to his parakeet friend.
Oh, okay. All good. Just wondering what was going on there. I was hoping he wasn't dying.
Nah, of course not.
All good.
They're just having fun.
Cool. Okay, well, number 3 for me, boys and girls, and Mike, is Mr. Joseph Biden.
Woohoo! Nelly!
I have a Joe Biden as my number 3. And as you know, boys and girls, he's had a bit of a strange journey into his presidency. He's 80 years young, by the way, but Joe Biden, under lots of stress, I'm sure. I think, this might be the year, 2023, that we might see him check out. That's how I feel.
As Michael just indicated, he has had a long career in a hard business.
Lots of stress.
And, just to add to that comment, from the very early part of his business as a politician, he did nothing, failed at everything, was unsuccessful at everything, and worked his way all the way up the effing ladder in politics to show everybody how he is still failing at everything, unsuccessful at everything, and is a jackass. So yeah, who gives a damn?
Right. I agree. So yes, Joe Biden. I think he might check out this coming year. That Joseph Biden. What a great guy. He's the most popular president that we've ever had, boys and girls. More popular than Jesus Christ and the Beatles rolled into one.
Yeah. For a guy who's got no grasp on what he's doing, this is a guy who made it to the White House. It's absolutely stunning. It is.
It really is. It really is. It's quite a shame to even discuss politics here in America. No matter what side you are, this is pretty embarrassing. You should see what the other nations say about us. But of course, you people out there don't give a shit. Ooh, bad word.
And you know, I'd like to say thank you to all the Democrats who voted him in simply because they didn't want Trump as a president. Nice move, guys. Hope you're happy with what you've got now.
They might have buyer's remorse, some of them.
I hope so.
Yeah. I think so. I think so. I don't think I know any Democrat personally, and I do have friends that are Democrats, by the way. None of them seem to have anything positive to say about our triumphant leader, Joe Biden.
Well, you know, next time you bump into one, ask him. Say, hey, so you voted for Biden, huh? Yeah. How's that working out for you? Do you really like the high gas prices? Do you like inflation? Do you like the fact that 5 million immigrants have crossed the border and have not been checked normally? Just ask them that. See what they say, because I'd love to hear the reaction.
Look at this photo of Biden I put up here, by the way.
Oh, so
he looks extra shiny. Looks really shiny in this photograph.
All the Ben Gay he puts on his face.
The Ben Gay?
Yep.
Jill Biden is rubbing him down too much. She's buffing him down. He probably needs to be buffed down every now and then.
What an embarrassment to the United States of America.
At that age, are you still doing that, by the way? Or is that like over?
What?
You know, he's 80 years old. Or is he still, kind of gets aroused? That gets
What are
turned
you asking
on.
me for?
I'm just wondering.
I have no
I'm
idea.
like, you don't have any 80-year-old friends.
I don't want to know.
I'm like, what's going on there at that time? Are you still like, giving it to Joe Biden? What's going on? Or is that time over? I have no idea why I'm talking about this. What just happened?
Why?
What just happened there? Jesus Christ, Mike. I guess we got to move on slowly here. My God. Well, Mike, I don't know what happened there. Something came over me and it made me act a little inappropriately, like an animal. Yeah, it made me think of Joe Biden, that old man, and Jill Biden, his lovely wife. They're older now, and I thought about them making sweet love.
Oh,
That's
God.
a terrible thing, by the way, so
What
I
a
apologize.
nightmare.
I know, my God. Grossing myself out here.
I'm getting sick.
Yeah, I think I might throw up soon. But yeah, Joe Biden, my number 3. And yeah, Mike, go ahead and take over.
All right.
Go
number
ahead.
2. I can only tell you the part he played. I never know this guy's name. The guy who played Gandalf in The Hobbit, The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings.
I think that guy died already, Mike. You're doing this again.
No, he didn't.
I think he did, Mike.
What's his name?
I think I think he did die.
No.
Yes.
What the hell's his name?
I think he's dead.
All right, let's look up Gandalf the actor. Gandalf.
Yeah, you're talking about no, he's still alive. I think he might still be alive. Or am I wrong, folks? Am I getting the actors wrong here?
Here. Gandalf.
Is he alive, Mike? I don't even know.
What the hell? Where's his name?
Oh boy. We don't even know if he's alive or dead.
Here we go.
Ian
McKellen.
Yeah, he's still alive. He's 83.
He's still alive.
Right. I was looking that up with you at that same time here. Vic Grimes is saying Mike should come out of his cave on occasion. Well, shit, I didn't even know.
Man.
Yeah, shut the hell up. I didn't even know, by the way, if he was alive or dead.
No, I'm pretty sure I knew he was alive. I like the guy a lot. I love the movie. I like a lot of movies.
Do you really? You add him to the list?
I do.
Yeah, you like him so much, you want him dead.
Want him dead?
You want him dead.
Jackass. I like him a lot. I just know.
Yeah,
that
you like him.
The first time
like
I saw
him
him
dead.
in the movie was he was in a horror movie called The Keep.
The Keep.
Which
Okay.
was about the Second World War and how the Nazis go into this one area where there's this giant stone keep.
Oh, the Nazis. You would like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, Nazis. Okay, Mike.
Yes,
I see where you're going with this. Okay.
I'm a racist. So, yeah, that was the first time I ever saw Ian McKellen, and he was a young man back then. I think he was only 60 or 70 when he was back in the 80s, but now he's
you're like he was
he
only 50 back then.
Well, yeah, now he's got, what is he? He's got to be 90s.
He's like 200 now.
Close to it. Nice
No.
guy, though. Nice guy.
He seems like a nice guy.
He also played in a movie about Frankenstein, about the director of Frankenstein, I think it was called Of Monsters and Men, or Monsters and Men.
He seems he seems really creepy in this photo, by the way.
Yeah.
He's right here smoking the pipe.
He plays the part of a
pipe.
gay man in that other film.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Monsters and Men. And I believe it was based on a true story about the director of Frankenstein, the original Frankenstein movie.
Right on.
Looking cool there. I like that picture. All old and smoking a pipe.
Yeah, living life. Doing his thing. Doing his thing there. And Lilith says, Maggie Smith, Downtown Abbey.
What?
What the hell's that?
Yeah, what is that?
Maggie Smith. I guess Maggie Smith must be someone popular. Oh, that actress, right?
What actress?
Yeah, that's an actress, Maggie Smith. Yeah. She's 87 years old. Yeah, I do know who you're talking about. Yes, this woman. Yeah. I remember.
They certainly picked the right guy to play Gandalf.
She was in Harry Potter as well.
The young girl?
No. She's an old lady.
The one who died.
Well,
the one who turned into a cat, the witch.
You'll see her photograph right now in the chat room. But yeah, she's a good actress. Is it actor or actress? I'm not sure what Hollywood goes by anymore. You know, they change it up all the time. Yeah.
Stupid.
Or performer, is that who it is?
Yes,
yeah.
her, yes.
Yeah, you remember her.
Yeah, I remember. She played the witch who turned into a cat.
There you go. Yeah. She was in a lot of movies. Yeah, she was also in that movie Sister Act, rather, not Stepsister. Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh God.
Remember that crap?
Remember that crap? Who she is? Yes.
Ugh.
Another jackass.
She's an idiot. But yes, good pick.
Imagine being married to that.
Nah, well, might go the route of Paul Pelosi. Might end up like him. Oh God.
So who's your number two?
Number two, here we go. My number two is actually Bam Margera.
Bam, as in B-A-M?
Right. Yeah, you won't be familiar with Bam Margera. That's more for the younger folks out there. You'll know exactly who this demented character is, Bam Margera. Let me put this photograph up here before I even start talking about Bam Margera, who basically he's been battling for quite some time. Drug and alcohol addiction, Mike. He's just a quick relapse away, Mike. And of course, this guy's responsible for bringing in, like skateboarding videos, CKY. It was one of these things that turned into the TV show, one of the biggest TV shows on MTV, Jackass, by the way. Yes, he's that guy that's responsible for bringing it in. And he's been having to deal with a ton of things, and he's not always making the best decisions, as you can imagine, Mike. And I don't think his journey ends well. It doesn't end on a good note, I think, personally.
Wow.
So he's basically a skateboarder. But yes, Bam Margera rose to fame when he was quite young, and Mike, he burned all kinds of money away on everything you can imagine. So he's gonna die soon. In my opinion, Tyler is saying Bam is going to make it Decon. Well, we will find out if he does. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and see if he ends up dying like his best friend. That was cold-blooded, by the way.
That was a bloody cold comment.
Yeah, it was a bloody colon. It was a bloody colon comment. But yes, Mike, that is my number two, Bam Margera.
All right.
What do you got?
All right, so you ready? Drum roll.
Drum roll. I don't think I have that here on the mixer.
Damn it. Here we go. Number one from my celebrity death pool is Sleepy Joe Corpse.
So he's also on your list.
Of course. I mean, now this is a guy who I don't give a frick about. I don't give a mother father.
A mother father.
All right? I don't give a frickin' mother father about this guy.
Wow.
And I really couldn't care less what happens.
It's pretty rough.
And I don't think I even need to explain who I'm talking about when I say the corpse. Because most of you who have listened to this show and have listened to me with Michael know who I'm talking about. And I had him on my list last year too. And Michael had him on his list this year. So
that's true.
Who gives a F about him?
Yeah,
right?
Who cares?
F him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see him in the afterlife.
Yeah. Sure.
I'll say it to his face when I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not afraid of him. I'll see him in the afterlife.
Will you?
Well, you never
I
know.
don't know. I don't know, man. You're gonna be sitting next to me, and it's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be hot where we're going. Yeah, yeah. At least the music will be good.
Yeah, and you know what? Now that I think about it, he might be there too because he is a total.
No, he's a total a-hole, so he'll be there.
Yeah, I guess he will. Never mind. He'll be sitting in front of us.
Yeah, he'll be in front of us for sure. We'll be behind him, throwing
Yeah,
things
and he'll
at
be
him.
turning around, giving us the finger, going, look where I am.
Yeah, he'll be way up there for sure. No
Look
doubt.
what I get to screw up now. Hell.
So yes, that's not bad. Okay.
Okay.
All right, all right, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, you sound like Mr. Mackey now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was watching South Park last night, by the way.
Yes. Which one? Do you know?
I'm already forgetting which one. It was with damn, which one was? It was the weed growing one.
Integrity or Integrity?
There you go. Yeah, I saw came on.
Great.
It's a good one. What a great character he is, by the way. The dad.
Oh yeah. What the hell's his name?
Randy.
Randy.
Yeah, great.
Sharon.
It's awesome.
Integrity.
What a great show. But yes, are you ready for my number one, Mike?
Drum roll.
Drum roll. Boom. Number one. Howard Stern.
Oh!
Can you imagine that?
Yes, I can.
Howard Stern. He is my number one guy.
Yikes.
Howard Stern. This man is close to the end. You know, he stayed inside longer than anyone else in America during the pandemic. He was just in his bunker the entire time, and he stayed that way even after. What'd you say? What were we saying?
I said, is that so?
That's true. Yes, he only came out once to do an in-studio appearance with Bruce Springsteen, by the way. And at this point, who the hell cares about Bruce Springsteen, by the way?
F Bruce
Who
too.
cares?
Once he said he was embarrassed to be an American, I was like, F you.
Yeah, who really gives a crap about Bruce Springsteen? I mean, I never liked him before. And, you know, he's vaxxed to the gills. He's afraid of his own shadow at this point. I think Howard Stern will be retiring very soon. And then he'll shortly die afterwards. That's what I think.
You have any idea how old he is?
Off the top of my head, I don't really know exactly how old he is, but let's look it up right now. Howard Stern, how old are you, Mr. Howard Stern? Yes, he's 68 years old, by the way.
Wow.
And he's 6'5".
And do you think there'll be a special way that he goes if he goes?
You know, I don't know if there's going to be a special way that he goes. I think he just might die of natural causes. That's the way I feel. I might be wrong, though. I might be wrong. Who knows?
Fair enough.
Yeah, but his dad lived to be really old. I think he was 90-something.
I used to love when he had his dad and his mom on the show.
That was a long time ago.
Sit down!
And now, you know, one of the most annoying things he was doing for a number of years was imitating his parents. And, you know, he did the bit for way too long. I just thought, you know, every other show, you don't need to imitate your dad or your mom. It's like every show. You don't need to do it every show. And the guy still does it. He still does that bit to this day. It's just like, come on.
Did you ever hear the original recording from the day he was in the radio studio with his dad, and his dad is saying, "I told you not to say anything stupid." Stupid.
I don't know if I heard that one, but I have heard a recording of him and his dad. I'm not sure
and the
if
other
it was
one
that
is
one in
him
particular.
Yeah, the other one is just him saying, "Shut up, sit down."
Well, he turned into his old man. That's all I can really say. But yes, Howard Stern, my number one. I think he's going to be going in 2023, boys and girls. So, you know, appreciate the man while he's here, I guess I can say, before he's gone.
Yep.
So, Mike, that concludes Celebrity Death Pool, Mike.
Yeah.
We went by that kind of quickly here.
Oops. Yes, indeed.
Well, it wasn't that bad.
I hope it's not soon. I actually like Howard, although I haven't listened to him in about 20 years. but yes, I think just like all the rest of them, he's inevitable. An inevitable situation.
And he's scared of everything, so.
I can't believe that. What you just told me about him being inside for as long as he was.
He was inside the whole time. Pretty wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's nuts. What a crazy guy.
What a crazy guy.
What a crazy guy. But yes, Mike, once again, thank you so much for being a part of the program, Mike, and
hang on. I know.
I'm just saying. I know. I'm just saying. You know, I do thank you for.
I thought you were ending the show. I'm sorry.
No.
My apologies.
No, the show's not ending, Mike. I was just trying to show my appreciation for you. That's all.
Okay.
I'm just saying thanks
Much
for hanging out here and doing the show. It's been a great time. And the show's not over yet. It's almost done. But I'm just, showing you respect. That's all.
That's very kind of you.
You got it.
So can I?
Yeah,
can I
go
bring
ahead.
up the
Jump in there.
So, for some of you who don't know, I just got wind today that the grandson of Dr. Anton LaVey, the entrepreneur and creator of the modern Satanist and the Church of Satan, his grandson, Stanton Sarhoff LaVey, has died at age, I believe, 44.
He was only 44.
I think he was only 44, and
wow.
I believe he lived in Chicago.
He's pretty young.
Yes, that's the shock of it. He was born to Anton's daughter when she was 14.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty young.
And I'm going to say this, only because I read this.
Are they Muslim?
Sorry,
just had to ask.
There was talk, and mind you, I'm saying this based on what I read and what I was told. I'm not saying this from my mouth. There was talk that there was a possibility that Stanton was the product of an incestual relationship.
Ooh, that's illegal.
Well, I'm just saying what I heard.
Illegal.
I'm not claiming it. That's what I read and heard.
And nasty, by the way.
It was said that because she was so young, and the possibility that there may have been, there was a lot of strange shit going on, or at least so they say, with the Church of Satan. And Anton was under a lot of scrutiny with people, obviously, for certain reasons. Obvious reasons, I should say. But I don't think it's true. I mean, again, I've read a lot about Anton LaVey. I have a lot of books about the Church of Satan and Michael Aquino as well, and the whole thing about what took place in the 60s up into the 80s. So I don't think it's true. But yeah, Stanton LaVey, dead at 44.
Dead and gone.
Yeah, it's too bad I didn't have him on my poll.
I know, you should have added him.
I should have did it before I even told you.
You must have liked him that much.
I didn't like. I never met the guy. I sent him an email once because he used to date when I lived in Kearney. He used to date my neighbor Kristen, who also is dead. She actually committed suicide. But when she moved to L.A., she had told me, and this was in the early part of 2000. She told me when we would keep in touch. She told me that she was dating him, or having a physical relationship with him, whatever it may be. It didn't last very long, but I did try contacting him to let him know when Kristen died.
I see. Okay. Damn.
Never spoke to the guy though.
Oof.
Exhorted the crowd to reject the traditional path to success.
Turn on, tune in, drop out. I mean drop out of high school, drop out of college, drop out of graduate school.
Hindu chanting melded with...
I used to start the show saying that. Turn on, tune in, and drop out.
Yep.
It's been a long time.
Timothy Leary.
Right. One day I'll do it again like that. I'll open the show like that. Some people like that intro. Personally, I hate it. Just kidding. I don't hate it. I think it's pretty good. But Mike, once again, I do want to thank you for being a part of the program. It's always an honor and pleasure to do this show. I've had a great time. I was entertained. I was laughing. I was crying. I had a good one.
Good.
Yeah.
I had a great time too.
I'm glad you enjoyed.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
I hope you were entertained.
Thank you for entertaining me.
I was entertained.
Were you entertained? Did I entertain you?
Yes.
Did I make you laugh?
You did. Did a
Tell
great
me, how
job.
did I make you laugh? Am I some kind of clown or something?
You kind of are at times. So am I, though. We all are. But yes, I do want to thank the callers out there, those that got in, those who didn't get in. I apologize. I'm so sorry. You could call in again next time, and we'll be back on here ASAP. I don't know if I'm going to do a Patreon show soon or we're going to do a live show soon, but we'll try. We'll try. The year's almost over. We have to celebrate Christmas with our family and our friends. We got to do all that jazz. But yes, folks, stay tuned. No matter where you are on this island Earth, I'm Michael Decon, and this is my partner here in crime, Mr. Mike Hideous, and we encourage you to share the show with your friends out there. Those of you that people that you actually tolerate, share the show with them. If you can. And Mike, go ahead and plug anything you'd like now before we shut it down.
Or if you want to lose friends, make them listen to the show.
Or yes, if you want to lose friends, then make them listen to this program, and they'll probably stop being your friend. You can try. Yeah, give it a go.
All right. Well, listen, Michael.
Two now.
Always
yes.
a pleasure, my friend. Thank you, everyone who was listening tonight. I believe my brother and sister-in-law were listening tonight, so kudos and thank you and shout out to you guys.
I apologize to them in advance. I'm sorry.
Me too.
We're sorry. Yes.
And hello to Michael's father and a kudos for telling him to stop swearing. Well done. Anyway,
I'm trying.
So thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening tonight in the chat room, in the podcast. Thank you all. Had a great time. Happy holidays to everyone. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and so on.
Happy
and all that
Kwanzaa.
shit.
Yeah. Right on,
and
brother.
Kwanzaa, yeah, because Kwanzaa is so legitimate.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, if you're interested, my third edition autobiography.
There you go.
Is available at MikeHideous.com. If you're interested in it, just go to the MikeHideous.com and you can order it directly from the website. That is the only location you will get it from. It is exclusively available on my site. In any event, thank you again, everyone. I had a great time. We'll do this again real soon. Michael, happy holidays to you, my friend.
You got it.
And I will talk to you, I'm sure, before the holiday, but
you got it. Yes.
Just wishing you on the air. All right, guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next year.
You got it, brother. See you soon. Take care.
Right. Have a good night.
And there he goes, boys and girls. That was my guest, Mr. Mike Hideous. Yes, always a honor and pleasure to have him here. And of course, always a honor and pleasure to have you guys listening in to the program. I hope you guys enjoyed this year's Celebrity Death Pool 2023. It was a good one. And yes, keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully some of these names sort of, expire. Be safe out there, boys and girls, wherever you are on this island Earth. I'm signing off. My name, in fact, is Michael Decon. Always a honor and pleasure to entertain all of you out there. I hope you come again. And remember, if you want information about the program, please go to michaeldecon.com or sign up on Patreon. Patreon.com/Michael Decon. And, I'm going to try to get a show up there for those on Patreon. The final show. Check that out. It's going to be a good one. I promise. Once again, boys and girls, keep your head above water and be optimistic. If you can. I know everybody wants to be negative and quote unquote realistic, but stay positive, boys and girls. You never know what can happen. It's been an honor and pleasure. Good night, everybody. Take care.